Alright, and we'll go in 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody and welcome back to Prophet Loki Productions YouTube channel. Glad to have you here as we start our newest Let's Play. It is the Final Fantasy VII Randomizer. This takes the vanilla version of the game, switches up several different aspects of this. I will actually have a link to the seed, or at least the information for the seed that we're going to be running here in the channel description. The series, of course, is being recorded live through Twitch, so information on Twitch also going to be in your description. I urge you to definitely hop in and catch this. We record every other Saturday, and we go for about 4 hours, cut those vids up into little 30-minute chunks, and toss those out through the next 2 weeks. So but welcome back, Prophet Loki Productions, and for those of you on YouTube, thank you for joining, or for those of you on Twitch, sorry, thank you for joining on Twitch. So we are going to dive in now on the Final Fantasy VII Randomizer. Go ahead and start a new game. We'll see how stable this is going to be. If we have an unstable seed, we will random for a new seed and go from there. Let me get that audio turned down just a little bit for him. That's a little bit better. So Sega Chief is the author for the Final Fantasy VII Randomizer. Basically, it's a program that you pull up and then you load your vanilla scene bin and kernel bin files into it, and you make a few selections on this program, and then you take that scene and kernel and you put it back into the original Final Fantasy folder, and that's where all the changes are done at, in that scene and kernel file. Yeah, it would be very hilarious to take 3 to 4 hours worth of video and split it up into 30-second chunks. Yeah, that's a misspeak by me. It'd be way too much work for somebody too. I'd feel sorry for the video producer who does the edits on that. No matter how many times I see this opening, I never get past it. I never get tired of it. It is an amazing opening. So, I like playing with the vanilla graphics. I don't have the 7th Heaven mod pack installed, so I don't have any extra quality graphics or any high quality sounds. I am totally excited for the remake. Jables, thank you for stopping into the Realm of Mischief. Alright, here we go. What is our initial setup? We are a level 2 Cloud with the Buster Sword, so we didn't get a good weapon. We got the Shinra Alpha and a Water Ring. What's our limit gonna be? We got Hammer Blow for a limit. The combat in the Final Fantasy VII Remake is going to be fine. You're going to have multiple options, whether you want to play it vanilla style or if you want to play it like Final Fantasy 15. Essentially, you'll have a couple of different choices there. Yeah, no, the intro is a powerful tool. It's a really powerful tool. Let's go ahead and get our options set here for ATB. Always active. Wouldn't play on anything other than active ATB. And get our message rate set. I'm going to leave it default window color until we know if this is going to be a stable randomizer seed. And once we get past that point, we will go from there. So, let's see. That's our equipment. Take a look at our status real quick. 12 strength, 25 dexterity, 22 vitality, 22 magic, 38 spirits, 6 luck. We have 1 summon materia. We have 3 independent materias. We have 1 command materia and 1 magic materia. What's my favorite Final Fantasy game? Well, glad you asked. I'm playing it right now. Final Fantasy VII is my all-time favorite. It was the one that got me into the Final Fantasy series. It always has a special place in my heart. I've actually been doing a Final Fantasy VI run-through for the first time. It's a great game, but I don't think it's got what it takes to trump 7 at least in my book. It's a great game in its own regards, though. What is your favorite Final Fantasy, Jables? Okay. So, standard setup for items and for magic. We have Freeze, Flare, Tornado, and Break. Alright. So we got a full setup for the Ancient Magic materia. Nice. I did. I can never get enough of the trailers. Yeah, no, it was nice to get a confirmation on that, that's gonna be in the game. Not bad. Let's see. We've got Hammer Blow. Let's see if this is gonna break the game. Ooh, ouch. It did not break the game. Can't escape. And we're dead. Alright, so a little bit of difficulty on the mobs is going to be a little bit of an issue. So, hey, guess what? We get to watch the opener again. That's part of the randomizer. The mobs' health and status are good. Well, I did a test run earlier today, and for some reason, Cloud was set up with Chaos Saber, and I used Chaos Saber, and it killed the game. So I was worried with the change in the limit breaks, randomizing the limit breaks across the characters, that it might actually cause some issues. So nice to see that Hammer Blow at least isn't going to break the game. Hammer Blow on Cloud's not going to, at least. So the setup, as well as difficulty, enemies, and your battle arena and camera sets are also changed. All of the stats for the characters, both health, MP, level, startup level, and starting stats are changed. Yeah. I mean, pretty much everything's changed. There is also an option to turn on Enemy Swarm, which would give you every single random battle and every single boss battle would be 6 enemies at a time. I decided against that one just to be on the safe side, because extra HP for enemies is going to be killer enough. Having 6 enemies on the field at one time trying to handle that would be twice as bad. So we'll just have to be on the ball with the first few fights to see what kind of XP we're getting. I think XP is randomized as well. Maybe, maybe not. Actually, I could check real quick. I think I have it saved. No, enemy XP is always going to be standard per area that we're in, but the enemy type and the guild that they drop will be different. Also, the items they hold are different as well, and the items you could steal are going to be different as well. At some point, I'll get a command for the actual seed that'll give you the options that we're playing with on this one. So if you want to download and boot up a seed like this, it would be pretty much exactly the same. You could play along and see if you do better than I do. So everything's going to be the same. All of the startup equipment and everything. Let's get the configuration back to standard. There we go. Alright, let's get past this first fight. He just automatic. Oh, preemptive, preemptive, preemptive strike materia just came in big time here, I guess. Ooh, ouch. All right, and we're dead again. So this seed has a bad starting effect. That's what's so fun about this is it's going to be a little iffy on getting started up. Let's see. Let's see here. What can we do? Ease some of this out a little bit. Can we make it past the first battle? I don't know. We can give it one more shot and see, but my guess is probably not. We might have to lower the enemy's HP. Getting out of this first area is going to be a chore, to say the least. I was prepared for this. I was definitely prepared for this. Going to be a 4-hour recording, and every single segment is just going to be the Final Fantasy VII intro FMV and one battle that gets me killed almost automatically. You'd watch that, right? You'd totally subscribe for that? That is killer YouTube content right there. Alright, maybe we need to start the game on wait just to get past the first fight? I don't know. Yeah, let's just roll like this. Not gonna make that much of a difference. Alright, we'll knock one of these guys out of here real quick, and then we'll see if we can't keep ourselves alive long enough to... Nope. Alright. Oh man, that's terrible. Just terrible. Okay. Let's see here, what can we do? Let's get another random seed real quick. I'll give you a little bit of background music. Here, we'll see if I can't show you a little bit about how this works. I don't know how well this is going to work. I don't really do desktop capture too often, so... Alright, so... the Final Fantasy VII game. Alright, so this guy right here, in the center of your screen, that is the actual randomizer here. Basically, what you got to do for this is... You have... Oh, that's not the right thing. So these are the default folders for your Final Fantasy VII. This is the actual folder for the mod itself. Pull it up over here. So what I do is I have a default kernel and scene bin. I copy into the proper folders into the mod install folder. Alright, kernel goes in the kernel. And the scene goes into the battle folder. And from there, all we got to do is select the options we want available here. So what I have selected now is I don't have anything in the spells equipment stats setup changed. Basically, these here are going to change your attack data, your item data, weapon data. It's basically what each weapon, item, accessory, everything does. Over here in the character data, we can do stat curves, which is what your character's level up looks like, what bonuses they get and stuff like that. Level up bonuses, limit IDs, changes what limits everybody gets. Limit kills usages, changes the rate at which people gain new limit breaks. The limit gauge divisor I have unchecked, but it would change how quickly you get your limit and what your limits when your limit activates. Now here in this section is the big thing. These are all of your datas for your character IDs, starting stats, HP, MP, equipped weapon, armor, and stuff like that. All of those are changed, or those are checked. Now we've got formation data here. We can change the battle background on the camera. Over here is the enemy data on the far right. So we've changed the enemy models, enemy names, enemy stats, enemies HP and MP. We don't have enemy XP turned on. I could randomize the amount of XP we get from each fight, but that could end up turning us super powered super quick. So I left that off just for difficulty, but I enabled the randomize skill that we get from each enemy, but disabled the enemy AP randomized as well. Attack names, enemy attacks, so those are all going to be changed. We did leave off random status ailments from attacks, and elemental affinity as well, and status immunities changed. Enemy swarm is activated. I don't know why it was actually not showing up, but it is active. Escape, we can escape from fights. And then we have the max drop and steal rate. That'll help us get some items a little bit quicker. No restrictions, though. We're not going to restrict anything here. And from there, what we do is just hit apply changes. I'm not changing the strength or the weakness of the enemies. We're going to leave them as is and hope that we get a little bit of a better seed. So we'll hit apply changes. That's going to give us a seed number here. So if you're wanting to play along with us here, that is your seed number right here. And then from there, what we do is we take the scene, this over just a touch. So we're gonna copy each file over to the correct folder. So here's my install folder for Final Fantasy VII. I can just drag and drop this over and replace the file in the destination, and that will be that for that. Then we go to kernel and we do the same thing. It's the big kernel, not the little kernel. And make sure, if you're going to do this, make sure you make a backup of your files like I did. My kernel bin and my scene bin all have backup in front of them, so I actually have a default kernel and bin. So, and then you are good to go. Got to start the game up. Get that music turned off. Now let's see if we get any better options here on this one. Alright, here we go, about to jump off the train. We'll check and see what our character looks like, get the game set up, and hope for some better RNG on this one. Alright, level 1 Cloud, but he's got more HP this time, 755. That's cool. We're gonna still have the same startup items here. Magic-wise, what do we have magic-wise? Quake, Bio, Mini, and Toad. Nice. It's a pretty cool setup. Equipment. Butterfly's Edge, and the Zydric, and a Ribbon. Wow. I think we might be a little OP on this one. That's cool. For stats, 24 Strength, 26 Dexterity, 27 Vitality, 85 for Magic, so he's going to be a pretty good Magic youth. Going to have 30 Spirit, 9 Luck. So, not bad, not bad. Limit. He's got no limit. Well, I mean, he's got no limit break. What the hell's going on with that? Alright, well, no limit breaks for Cloud. Go ahead and do our configuration. I really feel like we got a good start here. We'll have to see what we get for our first fights, but I think we can manage. Okay. We'll go ahead and put him back row just to be on the safe side in case we run into some super-powered enemies out of the gate. Alright, there's our 6-pack of enemies that we're fighting against. We also have a summon. Ah, Kujata. He's not going to do anything, though. And... Cloud is actually Sid. By character reference, apparently. Uh-oh, I broke the game. I can't select anything. There we go. Alright. Actually had to drop menu and come back to it. So he's got 0 limit breaks. But Bio kills immediately. Keep casting Bio, I guess. And he gets an extra attack from casting magic, so that's pretty cool. So he's got attack as well. Alright, first fight in the books. We survived. 24 XP off of that one, though. Ouch. Can we get a full heal afterwards? Don't mind if I do, I'll take it. Ocean. Alright, we need a name for Cloud. Anybody have a good name for Cloud? Anybody would like to name Cloud? First name I see typed into chat. Give me a name. Give me a name for Cloud. If not, we will default it to Loki. Don't see any disagreement, so Loki it is. Now for Barrett, I got a good name for Barrett. I'm gonna name him... I'm gonna name him Speller, for American Speller, who came in last night and dropped massive amount of subs onto the channel. So we'll give him a proper spot in the Realm of Mischief as Barrett. So, thank you, American Speller, for your continued support and patronage of the Realm of Mischief and Prophet Loki Productions YouTube channel. Here we go. We're gonna have one more random fight up here with just one person. You know what? While I'm at it, I'm going to reset his limit, I think. Get on the safe side. So we don't get a limit break. Oh, well, I guess we're gonna get a limit break. Oh, and we get the Russian nesting dolls, too. don't think they are affected by bio. They're throwing weapons at us. Oh, they are affected by bio. That's cool. And they're dead. One's dead, at least. Okay, both are dead.